Terrifying moments caught on camera as a truck repeatedly slams into the front doors of a Baltimore TV station, eventually driving right inside.
And you are waking up to new pictures out up front of ABC2 News. I'm Paul Gessler, live in Towson. We'll give you the sequence of events in Tuesday's dramatic standoff.
Plus, we're trying to give away a whole lot of cash and a new car. Stay tuned as we spin into summer right here on Fox 45. Good morning on this Wednesday, May 14th. I'm Tom Rogers.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Megan Gilland. What a news day we had here yesterday in the city of Baltimore.
That's right. Unbelievable events that happened out there. St. Pius School was evacuated right next door to MAR's offices after that.
And you were out there with them.
Yeah, hung out there yesterday afternoon doing that, and just incredible. But we'll get to that here in just a little bit. First of all, find out about the weather that we're supposed to have today.
Yeah, not nearly as active as what we saw yesterday on our news day. It was just a little bit of cloud cover, a few drizzle spots you're waking up to this morning. I know I saw some of those on my commute, and a little bit of fog too, but the fog really not a huge issue, not really hitting ground just yet. We've got a mild visibility at Salisbury with 2 miles here in Baltimore, 3 at DC. So yeah, the visibilities aren't really a problem, not just yet, but that could change later on in the morning. 58 now at BWI. We've got clouds, 58 degrees, and clouds at the Inner Harbor, 50s at Annapolis and Westminster. Some showers late last night. Those diminished, although there's still some drizzle around and there are some clouds, and that's going to be the deal for the morning commute. 59 at 6, 59 at 7, and 61 at 8 a.m. But 80s will be back before long. We'll let you know when. My Weather Authority forecast and your Preakness forecast, too. Now Candace Stoltz here with our Traffic Edge.
Thanks so much, Jonathan. Here's a live look, 95 at 395, and so far so good in both directions. No issues on the southbound lanes all the way down through Howard County and up towards the Capitol Beltway. Outer loop lanes of 695, taking it from 95 up towards 83 so far in the green, 11 minutes, 55 miles per hour. Only a 7-minute ride from 83 to 795, and then calm on the west side from 795 up to 95. Again, 11 minutes, 55 miles per hour there. Megan, Tom, over to you.
Thank you, Candace. 5:02 is the time. Well, it's not often that we report on competing TV stations, but it isn't often something like this takes place.
Take a look here at just the jaw-dropping, frightening moments as a man in a stolen truck slams his way into WMAR's front lobby. Just incredible video here. These unbelievable moments were captured on tape from inside the TV station in Towson yesterday afternoon, touching off really a standoff situation that lasted for hours. Now this morning, our competitors and our colleagues at WMAR television are cleaning up their offices after that scary police scene.
In fact, Paul Gessler is live in Towson to recap the timeline of what led up to that truck and then what followed that. Paul's standing by right now with the latest. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Megan. I think the word of the morning here is surreal. We are going live in the midst of, quite frankly, competitors, but friends, colleagues, right in front of their office building, along with all the other TV stations in town. I want to show you kind of what is going on right now. They've got their broadcast going on the other side. We're broadcasting here, and that's where you see the plywood. That is where that dump truck rammed into the front door. Very shallow steps to kind of reach up to that front door. And WMAR reports 27-year-old Vladimir Baptiste is the man who caused that door to be shattered. A 5-hour lockdown followed after ramming a dump truck into the building. That name not confirmed yet by police, Vladimir Baptiste. Channel 2 surveillance video shows Baptiste tried entering the building just before noon, and you can see him pacing there in the front, and the security guard would not let him in. Moments later, he drove a dump truck up the stairs and through the lobby doors, and police shut down York Road. SWAT teams came a short time later. It ended peacefully with the help of one WMAR employee who stayed in his office in the basement.
We felt as though he was in a safe location. We did not attempt to extract him from the structure to endanger him or the officers that attempted to do so. In fact, he became a benefit as the afternoon went on.
I had no idea what was going on until someone called me and told me that everyone's out of the building, you're still there. You got to close your door, turn off the lights, and shelter in place.
Police say Baptiste was not armed, although he did have a golf club. Back live now, you can see the front of the WMAR office building, and we are told by police that the victim was holed up in a second-floor edit bay here in the corner. That dump truck was now towed away from ABC2's lobby. Police say the suspect stole it from a nearby landscaping company. For now, we're reporting live in Towson this morning. Paul Gessler, Fox 45 News.
Thank you, Paul. Well, that truck that you just saw in that video was actually stolen from a work site on the Baltimore Beltway, less than 5 miles from the scene in Towson. Baltimore County Police tell us the truck was taken around noon Wednesday, just before the MAR employees reported that someone was claiming to be God was trying to get inside their building. No employees were injured when that truck was stolen, and the company is cooperating with police. We will continue to cover this major developing story throughout the morning, including reaction from WMAR employees in our next half hour. And for the latest throughout the day, just check out the new Fox 45 Morning News app. Just search WBFF in your phone's app store to get started.
Well, now on to another major story happening here in Baltimore. It is a week long of events leading up to the second leg of the Triple Crown, and this morning a chance to see what is in store when the horses take to the track on Saturday.
Rick Boone is streaming live in Pimlico so we can all enjoy sunrise at Old Hilltop. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning there, Tom and Megan. Yeah, the sun has not risen as of yet, but it's coming that way. We're here inside the track here in the grandstand. We got a little mist coming from the sky, but overall, not so bad. You kind of get a behind-the-scenes look at pretty much where everyone's going to be here this weekend, having fun, looking at some horse racing. That should be exciting. Of course, we know that. But give you more perspective, my cameraman Jamie will walk on down here, and you get to see the track. There's still some crews on here. They're trying to, smooth out the dirt and make sure it's all nice and pretty. That's going to be important because coming up this morning, as the sunrise happens here at this wonderful grandstand, folks will have a chance to see some of the contenders out here doing a little morning workout, stretching their legs and getting used to this awesome track here in Maryland. And then along with this great day today here at Pimlico, they'll have a chance. Folks can come on by for free and also actually tour some of the stables. And you may not know who you may run into. You may run into a famous horse. You may run into a very popular jockey you know about. But yeah, the excitement is starting to build here, and it is going to be a heck of a week. But this morning, we're going to show you some cool stuff. And just like I said, you never know who we may run into. Anything can happen. We'll send it on back to you.
I'm hoping Rick will give us the odds, the updated odds on California Chrome and some of the other things. Can you do that for us, Rick? Hopefully. Crossing our fingers. All right, well, new this morning, Private Bradley Manning, who legally changed his name to Chelsea, wants to be transferred to a civilian prison for gender treatment. Manning has asked for hormone therapy, which would allow him to live as a woman. The unprecedented move would allow Manning to get treatment for gender disorder. Manning was convicted of espionage for the biggest leak of classified information in U.S. history, providing the website WikiLeaks with hundreds of thousands of documents.
GM is facing dozens of lawsuits over its faulty ignition switches, including one family who accuses the automaker of hiding evidence in their daughter's deadly crash. The parents claim a lead design engineer for Cobalt ignition switches repeatedly testified that he didn't know of any design change to the switches and that GM affirmed those statements. Their daughter died 4 years ago after the ignition switch of her 2005 Cobalt slipped into accessory mode and she crashed into another vehicle. The defective switch has been linked to at least 13 deaths. Something straight out of science fiction could soon be used to help amputees. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has approved a groundbreaking bionic arm. You're taking a look at it right there. This is all inspired by the movie Star Wars. The battery-powered prosthetic known as DECA is controlled by signals from the brain and can perform delicate tasks. It's inspired by the prosthetic arm that Star Wars hero Luke Skywalker received after losing his right arm in a lightsaber duel with Darth Vader, his father.
Just incredible. Also incredible, our Spin into Summer giveaway here at Fox 45, where you have a chance to win fast cash, a Visa gift card, along with a shot at a 2-year lease on a 2014 Nissan Altima S or a 2014 Acura ILX from Tisher Auto Group. And Tom, it is that time of day.
It is. Our first name of the morning is about to be picked out of that even bigger bucket of entries.
All right, down to one name. There you go.
We have Keenan Brown. Keenan Brown of Owings Mills. You have 30 minutes to give us a call at the number right there on your screen. Now, Keenan Brown, that number is 410-481-4545. You have 30 minutes. When you call in that 30 minutes, we'll spin the wheel to determine your prize.
If you'd like to enter like Keenan Brown did, very easy. Go to facebook.com/Fox Baltimore. Enter there and read the complete contest rules. And of course, good luck. Well, coming up on the early edition, awarding the nation's highest military honor.
The emotional moments that experienced by a former Army sergeant credited with saving a fellow soldier.
And an early look at the airports. No problems, all green across the map, including here at BWI. In the 7-day forecast, though, some heavy rain is possible for, well, at least one of our commutes. We'll tell you when coming up. My Weather Authority forecast. Time now 5:11. You're watching Fox 45 Early Edition.